What's up, everybody? I was watching Martin the other day and I saw that part where Martin said, "Gina, don't talk about my mama biscuits." And then the light bulb went off. Man, I have not done a biscuit recipe for you guys. And I promise you, I'm gonna keep it real simple. We got a 3-ingredient biscuit that will blow your mind. Self-rising flour, butter, and buttermilk. So hey guys, if I was you, I would not go anywhere. Stick around. Alright guys, so we're going to get into it, right? I told you, you gotta have flour, but it has to be self-rising flour. The reason why I'm using self-rising flour is because the self-rising flour already has the baking powder in there, okay? It also has a little bit of salt. Then I'm using buttermilk. Buttermilk has to be cold, and then your butter has to be cold. I actually have the butter in the freezer right now. So before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Deacon, brother Ricky Thomas. He has this awesome company, him and his wife, Cassandra KK Thomas. It's called Billionaire Flow. And if you go to Facebook, it's the Billionaire Flow Apparel Company, all right? You'll go in there, you'll see anything you want. It is so dope, so check it out, all right? So let's get into this biscuit. All right, so I have a measuring cup here. You know, when you're making biscuits and stuff like that, it's good to eyeball it, but you wanna have a recipe down for it. So I'm gonna do 2 1/4 cups of the self-rising flour. And remember, you don't have to pack this in. You know, you want to be able to get it in there and level it off. So I'm going to take a fork and level it off. So I'm going to do 2 cups of that. So we got the flour in there. So next, I'm going to add 4 ounces of salted butter. All right, it has to be cut up in cubes. Like I said, the butter has to be cold. So once we add the butter in there, you see it's going to be cut up into little pieces, right? And then we're going to mix this together. And I'm going to mix this up until the butter and the flour become one coarse consistency, right? So as I do that, I'll come back to you guys and show you exactly what it's supposed to look like. Flow on, baby, flow on. All right, so I got it to the consistency I want. It's like one coarse type of all together, right? The butter's in there real good. So now I'm gonna add just 1 cup of milk, buttermilk. Now, if you want to use regular milk, it's fine, but buttermilk just gives so much more flavor. All right, so I'm gonna add the 1 cup of buttermilk, and then we're gonna mix this, but for only like 10 seconds, because you don't want to over mix it. So I'm gonna mix this real good and get it everything evenly combined. The buttermilk with the biscuit. Oh man, this is looking good. Once you get this mixed up really good, you don't want to over mix it. Like I said, you just want to get everything incorporated. Then we're going to scoop it out onto a lined tray. So right now I have a baking pan and parchment paper. I did not grease the parchment paper. What I'm going to do is scoop it out, put it on here. I'll come back and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. These biscuits are going to be fire. 3 ingredients, baby. All right, so all we gotta do now is scoop and put it in the oven, right? Pretty easy, right? So I just take a scoop, make sure it's evenly, you know, distributed in there. You don't wanna pack it too much, right? Because they're gonna rise. They're gonna be pretty good sized biscuit. And on the parchment paper, you just put the scoop on there like that, right? And this should be enough about 6 biscuits, okay? 5 or 6 biscuits. You wanna spread them out, because they are going to rise and spread a little bit, right? And then I told you guys the oven is at 450 degrees. And we're gonna bake these for 8 minutes, and then we're gonna rotate the oven in the pan in the oven, and then go another 8 minutes, a total of 16 minutes, okay? You want that temperature to be hot because you want to get in there, you want all those chemicals in that flour, the baking soda, to do what it does, okay? So once I get these scooped out, we're gonna put this in the oven, and they are going to be fire. Simple as 1, 2, 3, right? So now what we're gonna do, camera guy, we're gonna put this in the oven 450 degrees, 8 minutes, and then 8 minutes. Set your timer, because you will forget. You will have little hockey pucks. And that ain't what we're going for, all right? Here we go. And then timer for 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, we're gonna flip it, and we're gonna rotate. See you guys in 8 minutes. 8 minutes up. The reason why I'm rotating, because some ovens, you know, cook different times or whatever. You wanna make sure everything gets cooked evenly. All right, so 8 minutes are up. We're gonna take these biscuits. They looking good already. Y'all see those? We gotta hurry up and get in there. And boom, 8 more minutes. All right, guys, the biscuits are ready. We get ready to pull them out of the oven, man. I hear you, oven. The oven is like, it's so happy in here. Don't open me up. It feels so good. If you guys could smell the aroma of fresh made buttermilk biscuits, man. Camera guy, I want you to get down here. Check this out, people. So we were experimenting a little bit, me and camera guy, and we made a biscuit loaf. We'll get back to y'all on that. That's between me and camera guy. So let's bring out these biscuits right here. OMG. Shut your mouth. Y'all see these things right here? Oh yeah, baby. Camera guy, this is what we're gonna do next, man. These are perfectly made soft buttermilk biscuits, right? We're gonna hit them with the little butter like that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They look so amazing. And if you guys wanted to, man, you can like hit them with a little bit of sugar or something like that. If you like them sweet, you could have used regular milk and then put some sugar in there to make them sweet for like shortcakes or something like that. And then once you put the butter on here like this, you can sprinkle a little sugar on top. But man, we just gonna eat these like regular old buttermilk biscuits, man. They look so good. Man, we're gonna let these cool off for just a second before we break one open because, you know, their steam in there is doing what it do and that everything's all happy in there. So we're gonna come back and show y'all what they look like, man. But they look and smell amazing. Don't you agree? Haha. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful biscuit. Man, camera got all up in the biscuit, man. I don't blame you because it's smelling and looking good. We're gonna take one. I just wanted to cool off a little bit because it was a little too hot to touch, right? Man, but check this out, right? Y'all see that? Fresh buttermilk. You see that steam coming off that thing? Oh man, I can't wait to indulge. Get yourself some grape jelly, some strawberry jam, or my favorite, that thick alga syrup that grandma had in her cabinet. Oh man, this is so good. Light and fluffy. You see how fluffy that is right there? That's because we did not overmix it, right? If you overmix it, you get a tough biscuit. But we did a great job of just pretty much stirring it for a couple seconds. That cold butter is what helped the biscuit rise, along with that self-rising flour. Man, there's so much flavor in here with that buttermilk. Simple, but delicious, man. Hey, I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're almost at 100K, so let's get there. And also, guys, I appreciate everyone for following me on Master King Chef J Rod. And as I always say, always keep God first in your life, and everything will fall into place. Thank you guys for watching. God bless, and flow on, baby.